Ugh. Gotta clean this place up. Hey guys, didn't see you there. Who am I kidding? Of course I saw you there. I set the camera up myself. Wow, it's been a minute. And it's a little cold in here. We just got done our record-breaking wind chill streak that lasted 2 days and was brutally cold. And I don't care who you are. It's not Maine and it's crap. And it was 2 days. And luckily, or I don't know if it's luckily or not, we're going to the other side of it and we're gonna come up into the upper 30s and low 40s in early February. But we got through that and I didn't have much notion to make any videos through that. But I'm really excited. I want to show you something new to me. We got something that's really cool and is going to help out at the farm and put me in debt to my eyeballs. But let's go take a look. That's right. We bought a real truck. This is a 2015 F250 3/4 ton with a plow and a sander and one major upgrade that you can't see. And that major upgrade is I took it down to Harry J. Smith's and I put 1-ton springs in it. So we got the helper spring on it. This is going to be a commercial truck. We're going to plow with it and we are going to be able to haul trailers with it. It has a gooseneck ball in the back of the truck when the sander is out, so we can haul things in the summertime, and in the winter we can kind of have a little bit of a side hustle plowing and sanding driveways. I had to put my jacket on. So the plow's a little bit older. I think it's a 2008. It's a Fisher Minute Mount Flex Fleet system. So that's the 2-plug system. Anybody that has a Fisher knows that they used to have 3 plugs. Well, they had 2 plugs and they had 3 plugs and then they went back to 2 plugs. And but the Flex Fleet 2-plug system, the cool thing about that is you can hook it up to any truck with the 2-plug system. So if it's the straight blade, V-plow, things like that, they're kind of interchangeable. So when I go buy another plow, I don't have to deal with all the stuff in the truck. I just have to get the setup. And that's the goal, is ultimately I'd like to have a V-plow. Well, I'm on the fence about a V-plow or an XLS, but it's got to be a Fisher. I've always ran Fisher plows. I like Fisher plows. Fisher has a factory in Skowhegan. So I'm supporting local, even though Fisher is definitely a big company now that actually owns Western plows as well. And that was really cool because some of the technology from Blizzard and Western kind of came into play here. Something got done up there. Probably that's where you're not supposed to use the plow to pull people out, but guess what? We always use the plow to pull people out. And maybe in the springtime or the summertime, if we get a day we're not doing anything, we can put some more paint on it and maybe a nice Fisher decal there for us. It's an 8-foot 6-inch blade, which is perfect size for this truck. That's a brand new hose. It was leaking hydraulic fluid left and right. So we put a new hose on it. I got to work on the lights because I got Gorilla Tape keeping those together. And this one goes out all the time. But if you wiggle this connection, it doesn't go out all the time until it goes out again. So what I'm going to do is I've got to try to get those cleaned out, get the contacts cleaned out, and I pretty much flood it with dielectric grease. Other than that, with the exception of it being a straight blade, which once you've had a V-plow, going back to a straight blade is not fun. It's a great plow. It's doing what it needs to do, and we're getting places cleaned up. My wife and I had a little bit of a disagreement. But I came out on top. She didn't want to spend the money to get it lettered, but we got it lettered by Limitless Graphics in Norwich Walk. They did a great job at a very affordable price, and we got the logo right on the truck so everybody knows that it's Quinn's Tree Farm Plow Truck. So if I'm screw it off, they're gonna say, what's that Quinn guy doing? If you can see up there, I got my Kojak light. Ultimately, eventually I want to get that wired up. And of course inside we have Abby. Say hello, Abby. And go see Mama. Yeah? Abby does not appear impressed. We have the fish stick joystick. And the cool thing about this is you can see, even though it's a straight blade, it's got everything set up for the wing and the V-plow for the scoop if I put a XV2 on it. If you can excuse the mess, it is a work truck. This is the sander controls. You have a throttle, the starter, these are my lights, and then this is the electronic clutch. But we have a problem. Here's the throttle cable, and the battery's dead and doesn't have a good ground, so it can't get the electric start to go. So what have I done? I just take the throttle and I can push it all the way to the front, and that's choke. And then we're good to go. I can go ahead and I can sand. So we got some projects here. You can see that this is definitely a new to me sander, but it works, and I can make a little bit of extra money on the side plowing snow, which I don't know, I've always kind of liked. The gentleman, I would actually dare say dear friend of mine, who I'm helping out, who I bought this truck from is not feeling good this winter, and I'm kind of taking over his route for him to get through the winter. I'm really lucky to have guys like him teaching me how to do this stuff. I wouldn't be able to plow snow without you, Ken, and I'm glad I can return the favor. I'm cold. Let's go inside. That's kind of what I've been up to with the plow. But if you have any questions about the truck or the setup or what we're gonna do, let me know in the comments down below. And it's just another thing on the journey of Quinn's Tree Farm. You never really know where you're going to end up when you start these things. Having a truck to plow snow and sand with wouldn't have been the plan 3 or 4 years ago. And then using that to potentially haul trees, equipment, and other things around certainly will open up a lot more opportunities as well. With that, you know, I'd really rather feel bad in Maine than feel good anywhere else. So there you go, my friends. I'll see you soon.